Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maddie and welcome to my TBR jar picks, my April TBR. This is like my favorite video to film. I think that's like that for a lot of readers because it's just such a good time. And yeah, so in March I definitely did not stick to my TBRs because I really got wrapped up in the Throne of Glass series. So hopefully maybe this month will do better. But also, guys, look how cute my little cup is. It has little flowers and bumblebees and stuff on it. So spring. Like I said, I got wrapped up into the Throne of Glass series. So right now I'm currently on the tandem read of Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. So I'll probably finish these in April, and then I'm also going to read Kingdom of Ash in April. So that's already going to be on my TBR to finish those and then read Kingdom of Ash. So anything else that we pick will be in addition to that. So let's go ahead and get started. Currently have a decent amount of problems left in my TBR jar. I've been taking them out and putting them in a little baggie as I go because I don't really want to pull the same one until I dump them all back in. And eventually I'm going to add more in, but we have a decent amount for now. Maybe at least until like next month. So the first prompt is a book that the author's last name starts with G. Like I said, last month I didn't go with my TBR, so I just put them back on here. All of the ones that I had. So if I have some repeats, we're going to be okay with that because like my first thought is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. That starts with, her last name starts with a G, and that was on my TBR last month. So that's one that I kind of really want to get to, like officially. And then we have One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig? Is that how you say it? Now I wish I didn't have these pushed to the front. This is Ross Poldark. Is that how you say that? By Winston Graham. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one because I just randomly picked up this book. I don't know anything about it. It has a TV show adaptation on PBS, and I've been really wanting to get to this. This was originally written in 1945, so I think I'm gonna put this on my TBR because I was thinking about this. I don't know anything about it, and I think it'd be really fun to get to. So there we go for prompt number one. Prompt number two, multiple POVs. That's gonna be kind of hard because I don't know what has multiple POVs. 1 second, because now I've got to, this is hard. I have to actually think about this. Okay, so the fine print is multiple POVs. This one, The Song That Moves the Sun, is multiple POVs. This one is a spicy romance. This is a fantasy, and it says a puzzling murder, a crumbling diarchy, a bloodveer summoned to quell the ashes of corruption. So this is a fantasy. I'm excited. So I originally got an ARC for this one and I didn't read it because there's one thing about me that I really struggle to get into fantasy books on my Kindle. I don't know why. I can get into a fantasy book on my Kindle if I've started it in paperback, but trying to just start it on the Kindle just doesn't. So I bought it because I'm actually very interested in this one. And then we have A Song That Moves the Sun, which is about, I'm honestly not sure what this one is about. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with the Bloodbeer because I just really want to get, because this is by a smaller author and I haven't heard anything about this, so let's go with this one. Plus I just bought this one and I really want to get to it. A cowboy romance. I don't have a cowboy romance on my TBR. So let's look on Kindle Unlimited. Because I have like a whole list on Amazon of like Kindle Unlimited books that I want to read. So I found this one on Kindle Unlimited and it's Buck Up Buttercup by Anna Alkire. It's a 4 out of 5 stars and it has around 282 global ratings, so we'll see how it was. We'll see. We're gonna read that one. That'll be our cowboy romance. So we're at 3 books plus Kingdom of Ash because I'll probably be pretty close to being done with the tandem read by the end of March, hopefully. So that's 4 books total, and right now I have been reading about 9 to 10 books a month, I think. A book you find intimidating. Oh, I already know. This is the only one on my TBR that I find intimidating, and that is A Day of the Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. This is the prequel to The Priory of the Orange Tree, and honestly, I just find it intimidating because of the sheer size of it, and also it's high fantasy, and oh my gosh, it's sticking to me. And I've never read a high fantasy book. How many pages is in this? It only has 868 pages. I say only, but like it feels bigger than that. But this is the only one that intimidates me on my TBR, so I guess this one will be going on there. Actually, but I've been wanting to read this so bad. If I read this though, I don't know if I'll finish it in April because I don't want to rush through it. Like I want to understand what I'm reading. A booktube favorite. What have I heard? I don't even know what I've heard people talking about. Divine Rivals. That's a booktube favorite. Everybody's talking about Divine Rivals, and I've heard it's a good like spring summer read, so Divine Rivals will be our booktube favorite, and maybe I'll finally get to this because I've had it since January and I keep saying I'm gonna read it and then I don't. 6 books so far. I think I'm gonna pick out 9 books because then plus Kingdom Match, that'll be 10 books, so that'll be a good TBR. I just dropped 2, so a sports romance. I think this is sports romance. The Night Shift. Yeah, this is a basketball romance. It's between a basketball player and a campus librarian. I think that's the only sports romance I have on here, so easy pick.
Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6 books so far. Here is book number 7. A book you don't know anything about plot-wise. Oh, I have a lot of those. Trust of the Emerald Sea, I don't know anything about. What do I have back here? But actually, I don't know anything about What Waits in the Woods, so maybe I just know that this is a thriller. But past that, I don't know anything. So I feel like this would be a good one to put on. I don't have any thrillers, so yeah, we're gonna go with that. A book that matches my shirt. Okay, I have a flower on my shirt. I don't really have much going on with my shirt. What about Magnolia? Ooh, I feel like we could go with Magnolia Parks, and I really want to read this one, but it kind of has the same like orange and tan vibes going on. I don't really have anything that just like matches the shirt, so I think we're gonna go with Magnolia Parks because I really want to read this and it's probably the closest thing that matches to my shirt, so there we go. 2 more and then we will be done. A book with an animal on the cover. We have Maggie Moves On that has a dog on the cover. Well, this has a bird on the front, a crow. Not sure it's a live crow, but you know. This has a little deer on the front, famous for a living. This one would be fun, I really like. And then Heartless Hunter also has a moth. What do I have? Let's see. Got 1 thriller. I've got a lot of fantasy happening here. So I think we're gonna go with Famous for a Living with the cute little deer. And then we're gonna do 1 more, a clean romance. I have a clean romance on my shelf, so let's go to my Kindle Unlimited because I have a whole list of clean romances on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, this would be fun. So I feel like this is a very like springish. It's Levi Bailey Has Butterflies, and this is a closed door grumpy sunshine rom-com. So we're gonna add that one because, and this is the book 1 of the Bailey Brothers series. Okay, so we have finished our TBR for April. Let's do a little recap and then we will be done. A book with an animal on the cover. We're using Famous for a Living by Melissa Ferguson. I just know that this is a rom-com between an influencer and a guy that like has a flip phone. That's all I know about this one. Then for a book that matches my shirt, we have Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings, excuse me, and I think most people know what Magnolia Parks is about. A book you don't know anything about plot-wise, we have What Lies in the Woods by Terry Parlato, which is a thriller. For a sports romance, we have The Night Shift by Annie Crown, which I also believe this is on Kindle Unlimited, which I did not know when I bought this book. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can read this one. A booktube favorite, we have Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. A Book that I find intimidating, A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. A book with multiple POVs. We have The Bloodveer by Christy R. Harrell. And a book that the author's last name starts with a G. We have Ross Poldark, and it's part of a very long series, so we will see what I think about this one. And then we have 2 books on Kindle Unlimited, a cowboy romance, and that's Buck Up Buttercup by Anna Alkire, and then a clean romance, and that is Levi Bailey Has Butterflies by Jen Atkinson. Okay, so there we go. That is the final TBR for April. We will see how I actually do, because like I said, in March I didn't follow TBR at all. Oh, and then I also have Kingdom of Ash. That will also be on the TBR, but I just don't have that book yet. There we go. That's the official TBR. We'll see how I do. Anyways, this was so fun. Thank you so much for watching, friends. I will be posting a vlog soon. I know I have been MIA. I have been sick, so I've just been going through it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.